Teacher Talking Sports, what it does, what it do, how we living. Yesterday, Tyler Herro agreed to a 4-year contract extension. He was the 13th overall pick in the 2019 NBA draft. A few weeks prior to that, RJ Barrett of the New York Knicks agreed to a 4-year extension. He was the 3rd overall pick in the 2019 NBA draft. In this video, I'm going to go over both players, and I want to know which player you would rather have over that time he will remain with their respective teams. Let's get into it, starting with Tyler Herro. So yesterday he agreed to a 4-year, $130 million extension. We could see annual salary worth over $30 million. Deal includes $120 million guarantee with incentives that could bring the contract to a full $130 million. He's the reigning sixth man of the year. For RJ Barrett, so RJ Barrett, he agreed to a 4-year extension, which gave him $107 million in guaranteed money and could be worth up to $120 million with incentives related to All-Star, All-NBA, and all defensive selections. So we don't know the full amount of the contracts yet. We need to see how much of the incentives they reach, but Tyler Herro's is worth more. So which player would you rather have amongst the two? Let's go over some of their numbers. We see these are just their per game averages. We see RJ Barrett, first season of his career, averaging at least 20 points per game. His scoring continuously went up last season as he became more of their number one option as compared to Julius Randle. For his career, he's averaging more points than Herro, more rebounds. Assists go to Herro, and the turnovers are the same. Assist to turnover ratio is close. But Tyler Herro did show more playmaking skills this past season, averaging a career high of 4 assists. If we go by their shooting, no question Tyler Herro is the better shooter between the two. Barrett shot just 40.8% from the field, 34.2% from deep, 35.7% for his career. 2020-21 season, he shot over 40% from 3. Hasn't shown that in his other 2 seasons. Hasn't been a consistent free throw shooter as well, while Tyler Herro almost shot 40% from deep this past season and is a much better foul shooter than RJ Barrett. But there are numbers that are in Barrett's favor. If we look, RJ Barrett attacks the basket way more than Tyler Herro. So 30.9% of his shots last season were from within 3 feet, 33.5% for his career, while Herro was just 13.7% last season and 14.1% for his career. While Tyler Herro is a much better free throw shooter thus far, RJ Barrett gets to the line frequently. Nearly 6 attempts a game last season, and it was 6+ attempts after the All-Star break. So he allows teams to get in the penalty quicker, allows guys to get in foul trouble because he's constantly driving it to the hoop, while Herro is more of a three-point threat, doesn't drive the ball to the rim that often. I don't know the perfect defensive stat. There are no perfect defensive metrics. If we go defensive WAR, somehow Tyler Herro had a better defensive WAR last season than RJ Barrett. First career, RJ Barrett has more defensive WAR. If you go defensive rating, I don't necessarily like that stat so much because RJ Barrett is usually guarding the top option on opposing teams. He was given that challenge throughout much of last season and in 2020-21 season also as well. And the Knicks had arguably a top 3 defense that season. While Tyler Herro, while he comes off the bench, he does play a lot with Jimmy Butler, and Jimmy Butler is often given that top guy to guard. So it's very close. What do you guys think? Do you guys believe Tyler Herro should have gotten more money than RJ Barrett on his extension? Which player would you rather have over the course of the extension? Their ages are close. Both were born in 2000. Herro is about 5 months older than RJ Barrett. If we go by how many games they've played, RJ Barrett has played 23 more games than Tyler Herro. So he's been a bit more durable, not much. Did play every game in the 72-game season in 2020-21. Did miss 12 games last season, although a bunch of them were due to COVID. So it's very close. I'm a Knicks fan. I don't want to say who I'd prefer because I'm probably somewhat biased. But let me know in the comments. Over the course of the extension, who do you think will provide more value, whether it's Tyler Herro or RJ Barrett? RJ Barrett did not necessarily perform great in their series against the Atlanta Hawks, which is only postseason appearance. Tyler Herro, of course, is a member of a Heat team that reached the finals, performed pretty admirably in that season. But the previous 2 seasons, he has struggled in the postseason mightily, only getting 23.3 minutes and 25.4 minutes per game, respectively, the past 2 postseasons, as Eric Spoelstra has not played him as much as he does in the regular season. Again, let me know in the comments, who would you rather have, RJ Barrett or Tyler Herro? Both are 21, though. Both are 22 now. Sky's the limit for both of them. Who will have the better next 4 or 5 seasons? Don't forget to subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to subscribe. Like the video, share the video, hit the bell for notifications. I'm out.